And we are back with the grand finals of this Battling Pool 232. I am Pat here with Delta Diff. Delta! Here we are.
Yeah, finally into these grand finals, seeing Black Lotus and Sweet Tooth battling it again on a map they've already played. This is looking forward to this grand final match. Is Black Lotus not the... There's been two teams that have taken at least a game from Black Lotus, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's been Kemp and Sweet Tooth, and I hope to see another set where Black Lotus loses a game, because otherwise they've really been dominating this tourney.
Yes, they have, but Sweet Tooth right now, they need to take 6 games off of Black Lotus. If they want to win this tournament, it's going to be a tall one, but Sweet Tooth, they have shown us that they have turned the speed, the heat up. They have been doing everything that can be done against, to get back in there, and it's all depending on, did Black Lotus fall asleep as they were waiting cozily into grand finals for Sweet Tooth to come back there?
I hope not, because this would be a very boring grand finals otherwise. But finally,
they're here.
Finally into the first match. No weapon changes from last time's, it seems.
Yeah, I think it's all about Sweet Tooth, they managed to get some point, they managed to get some control on this map mode, and it's just can you do it a bit more, can you do it a bit better, can you defend a bit better? And right now, 2 players down on the side of Black Lotus, Sweet Tooth is going to get the first capture, and is going to get the zone.
Yeah, 2 down on Sweet Tooth. Now Black Lotus quickly making their way forward. They want to take this zone, as they do. Daybreak trying to get a pick, but unfortunately gets taken by Yaru. All that's left is Junkie and Keto to play on both sides of the map.
Yeah, and Junkie trying to get a pick, gets behind enemy lines, though not doing much yet. Oh wait, but the rest of Sweet Tooth gets the control of the zones, forcing Black Lotus to look around before they can get back that control.
Yeah, it seems like although Sweet Tooth took back of the control, Junkie couldn't get anything out of that flank, which didn't leave him for much to keep pushing that. But Daybreak going for 1, trades even 3 down on Sweet Tooth, though. There's not much they can do in this position.
Yeah, it's just missed. Looking to stay a little bit before sending the strikes, giving the rest of the team the opportunity to move in, but Black Lotus is going to paint over it before the rest of Sweet Tooth can get back into the game. Sweet Tooth looking to paint the zone to get it, but right now Black Lotus is still around it. Oh, very nice cap though.
Yes, 2 down on Sweet Tooth, only 1 down on Black Lotus. It seems like a very scrappy situation to be in. Mist gets the kill.
Yeah.
All that's left is for Sweet Tooth to get the zone. Mist trying to get this control on the top left, moving their teammates into this better positions. We see Zuka coming from Black Lotus trying to take back the zone, but no, Mist decides to use the strikes. They get the cap back, and there needs to be some kills. Sweet Tooth needs to get some picks right now.
Yeah, Sweet Tooth are getting the zone at least, but Black Lotus is just looking to get back in there, and with the Zuka, with the bubble, it's going to be very tough for Junkie. Gonna get picked on zone.
Yeah, we've seen this position before. We need to see some specials from Sweet Tooth in order to get back in. They have to have those, they use the ink strikes as smoke screens to get Junkie and whatnot in, but Junkie is down. 1 down already. It's not looking good for Sweet Tooth in this game 1 match.
Yeah, Black Lotus right now got rid of their penalty, and with the tactic cooler active, they just need to keep the zone painted. That's the only thing you needed to do, guys! And Sweet Tooth getting back that zone, getting back that control. Black Lotus is going to be right back in thanks to the cooler, but Sweet Tooth, they got some breathing there.
Junkie looking for those picks. Daybreak moving around, trying to paint around the sides, taking attention away from Junkie and whatnot. But Daybreak going down already to the Wasabo. Junkie going for that zip caster, but they need their zone painted. They're using those aggro specials, but unfortunately they lose the zone at the same time, and it seems Sweet Tooth getting zone control back once again, forcing Black Lotus to jump out.
Yeah, the Lotus, they still have the lead though, but that lead is getting smaller and smaller as Sweet Tooth gets very, very good holds. They apply penalty again, but there has been so much back and forth that penalty is getting pretty slim, and Sweet Tooth back in control of the zone. They don't mind that much penalty. There's just a minute left in the game, and both teams are so good right now. Oh, 2 versus 2, and everybody's painting.
Yes, forcing Sweet Tooth to have Junkie, the Octopus paint zone. Not much they can really do. Bubble on zone. It seems that Black Lotus has control, forcing Junkie to move away from them. Do they know? Noctis does not know. They go down to Junkie. Junkie looking for more. Looking for a second. Get to a second. We just need one more. Oh my gosh. Junkie getting 2, making their team push up. Now the lead is coming down so quickly. Black Lotus.
What?
Oh my gosh. Junkie. Really doing the whole thing for their team. They have to paint. They have to hold. It's overtime now.
But Try strikes in. And
They just have to paint.
Just 1 point.
Yes.
Yes.
And Sweet Tooth takes game 1 away from Black Lotus. What a match.
What?
I can't believe what I saw. I really can't believe what I saw.
That was huge. What an end game by Sweet Tooth. Getting back in that game, point by point, penalty after penalty, with Black Lotus constantly flipping the zone, and Sweet Tooth just staying in the game until the very last second, and even after that in overtime. What a comeback.
Yes, it seems that Sweet Tooth found out what they had to fix. Don't you think? Like, last time they did not win this match. They did not win it in any sense of the word. But here we see last seconds, they hold so tightly onto that head. Black Lotus going back to the map they last won. But I don't know. Sweet Tooth did win last time we saw him on this map.
I mean, we saw Black Lotus be dominating there, but we can also see that Sweet Tooth, they are learning. They are getting into Black Lotus's head. They are finding what they should do, and they are doing it. Still a good pick for Black Lotus, I think. This is still a map on which they completely dominated. And they know what Sweet Tooth does. They like Black Lotus can learn to can play that game. It's all going to be decided by these tiny things. I mean, both of these teams are able to do so much on the Hagglefish zones. Everybody knows Hagglefish zones. All these top players want to play it. They have practiced it so much. So, I mean, we can expect it, and we'll see if Black Lotus can repeat Hagglefish zones, or if Sweet Tooth can repeat the comeback.
Yeah, as we've seen, I think how Black Lotus likes to play, they want to, they want to punish you for those aggressive positions, but Sweet Tooth, all they do is aggressive positions. So as long as Sweet Tooth takes those aggressive positions better and faster and smarter than Black Lotus, I don't see how they don't lose.
And we don't see much change in composition. Sweet Tooth going with the double splatling again. I mean, you have to go with the double splatling to get that map control, to get that stability that has been so good for Sweet Tooth on this map.
Junkie quickly going for a first flank. They already get a kill. Looking to get another. Close to Zipcaster. That's what he's painting for. We're about to see Junkie use Zipcaster very soon.
Yeah, probably Junkie trying to stay hidden, but finally using that Zipcast, getting in, not getting any pick. And as Black Lotus in a 4 versus 2, they're gonna get that zone.
At the very least, Junkie did take the attention away from the rest of their team, and they did get it to 66. It's an okay push initially, but Sweet Tooth now forced to take their court and take back zone as Black Lotus is just holding their specials.
Yeah, and right now Black Lotus is looking to extend that lead as much as possible. Noctis being a complete demon in there, getting finally picked by Mist with the help of Daybreak. It took 2 players just to get Noctis out of there. And right now, Black Lotus looking to get that KO. They don't want to lose that zone. And 4 versus 2, they're in a very, very good position to get a lot of points, and Sweet Tooth, they need to run at the zone now.
Yeah, this is the last push Sweet Tooth has, and it just seems like Black Lotus is holding his first. Junkie gets a pick, looking for a second. It's just Junkie on zone. Very unfortunate match for Sweet Tooth as Black Lotus quickly takes that match back. And now the score is even on both sides, 1-1. It seems like that was a good counter pick to go back on.
Yeah, Black Lotus reminding us that, yeah, Hagglefish zones, we win. That's our game. Yargo and Anger getting the fist bump with that. And now it's on Sweet Tooth to find the map mode that they want, the map mode that they want to go on and get something. And I mean, in that first round that they played against each other. Clamblitz Museum, come on! Shout us!
We got to see that Clamblitz Museum. If they win that Clamblitz Museum back, they'll be 2-1. All they need is one more game.
Yeah.
Yes, we do need to see that as we move into this third match. It didn't seem like Sweet Tooth has that Zone's Hagglefish down just yet. We did see Junkie make the early plays, but they could not get anything out of it, unfortunately. If it wasn't for that, this might be it. We might still be in game right now.
Yeah, but right now, Sweet Tooth has to pick a map mode, and they're hesitating. Maybe you can't pick zones. I don't see them going with zones.
You cannot pick zones.
You have to make the best of that bridge. You have to make the best of these, like, weird routes that Sweet Tooth loves.
Clamblitz Crab Leg! Please, Clamblitz Crab Leg! That was such a good match.
That was very good for them. And I wouldn't be surprised.
Yes. Not much to say on the side of Black Lotus. They played their game, you know.
Oh yeah. Black Lotus, solid. It's just solid.
Yes, they know what their game plan is, and they just play it. Play it perfectly, as perfect as they can.
And it's so cool from Black Lotus to see players compete at the highest level with a blaster and a tent. Weapons that we know are good, but you really need a composition, the whole team to fit around them, to play around them, to make them work. And having this team like being so good and making these kinds of plays work is such a delight for the eyes. And right now, Sweet Tooth kinda with the same philosophy with making the brush work. And it's really like these two very original comps, these two really cool teams playing against each other. That's what we want to have for Paddling Pool Grand Finals.
Speaking of which, the games are even. This is a very, very fair match.
What?
Oh, Tower Shipshape. Ooh, it was the last match in the losers finals. It was an interesting match to go on. I don't know how I feel about this with that bubble.
It's a map mode where Sweet Tooth has to feel confident because of what they just did in losers finals.
That's very true.
do you really want to counterpick tower control against a team with a blaster one
and a pencil?
Yeah,
that's so much range.
That's going to be a tough one, but again, Sweet Tooth is at this level. It's just not the weapon. It's just not like the dynamic of the team. It's also the confidence, the momentum, the mental play. And Sweet Tooth counterpicking that, getting into the mindset of, yes, we're going there. We're going to beat them there. That's a map we really like. It's a boon. That's the kind of stuff that can push your team over the edge and allow your teammates to pop off.
Man, Crab Leg Clamps was right there, you know?
Yeah, I know, right?
What I was thinking. It's like Crab Leg Clamps was right there. But nonetheless, we do get to see the other new map as we go into Tower Control Shipshape for Game 3. Let's see if we see any weapon changes.
Nope.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Heavy edit on the side of Sweet Tooth.
Yeah.
This is, I think, a kind of rare weapon pick, despite how much hype it had initially.
Yeah, outside the ink brush, Sweet Tooth has a very controlling positional comp, like between the heavy-headed and the splash. Like, it's all about keeping your ground for yourself, and it looks like Sweet Tooth right now are gonna get that first pick on the tower. Junkie getting a pink with that ink brush, and right now that's going to be first checkpoint for Sweet Tooth.
Yeah, those 2 kills allowed Sweet Tooth to get that first checkpoint. Keto coming in from behind, looking to get a pick. Goes down instead. 2 down on Sweet Tooth. Can they get this the second checkpoint? But no, it seems like Black Lotus put. What? It is the first checkpoint.
Yeah, there's only 2 checkpoints on this map.
But yes, Black Lotus quickly taking control of this left side, leaving Sweet Tooth to play for their specials, but they have none. So I'm not. Junkie getting one, looking to get another anger left to hold that far right side.
Yeah.
Junkie still pressuring the tower.
And right now, Black Lotus really extending the pressure with anger forward with the tent. Is going to let Noctis get control of that lead, but not for long. It's going to be very back and forth. Both teams just struggling to get past that checkpoint.
Yes, now we see Sweet Tooth in a similar position as before, forcing Black Tooth to back up. Junkie trying to get those positions, gets the tent, looking for another. They see Noctis. Noctis goes down. Now it's 2v3. They get the lead. Junkie going for more. They want more. They want more, Pat.
Yeah, they do, and they are in there trying to get punished by Noctis. Sweet Tooth, they managed to get that checkpoint, but they're going to be stopped now that Junkie is down. Daybreak keeping the ground, trying to keep as much of the map for themselves is going to be so good, but that Zuka by Yaru is going to allow the rest of Black Lotus to get back to that checkpoint and try to get in the game and get an option onto the lead.
Everyone is alive now except Junkie, who Noctis takes out. Noctis taking that left with Yaru, trying to hold his position as they get their first checkpoint. Now playing for that mid control. Daybreak looking from the right. Can they take anything? But no, Yaru with the Zuka, looking for 1, looking for 2, but no. Holding that left control as Black Lotus counts down on the second checkpoint.
Yeah, that second and final checkpoint is so close to being broken by Black Lotus, but Sweet Tooth is forcing Lotus to move back, and they are going to take the tower, keep that checkpoint. That checkpoint was so close from being broken.
Yes, now we see Sweet Tooth trying to take back of their mid control, but everyone's alive on Black Lotus' side. We see Miss using the crab to push them back. We need Junkie to move in. But they go down. All that's left is 3 on the side of Sweet Tooth, and Black Lotus is using their Zuka.
Yeah, and with Sweet Tooth's Junkie coming back from spawn and the crab being already used, it's on Black Lotus to now push forward, they can just get the missiles, are going to slow things down. But right now, Black Lotus is in control in the 4 versus 2. Never mind the specials if you have the numbers.
Yes.
Wait, Junkie?
Junkie gets one.
Oh!
Looking for another.
Junkie!
Playing around. Noctis manages to get the pick.
Yeah.
But and gets Keto as well, looking for a third. Noctis is really on fire right now. They're looking for more. They're trying to protect their team from such aggressive plays from Sweet Tooth.
And with that bubble on the side of Black Lotus from Noctis, like you can stay wherever you want for some time. And that pick of the crab!
Insane pick from Noctis. Keto going for one for themselves, but ends up going down to that ink mine. 2 down on Sweet Tooth. Not much time for them to play with now. A whole wipe, and this third game has to go to Black Lotus now. There's no way they get back in.
Yeah, that's going to be 2-1 for Black Lotus. And that means Black Lotus is on tournament point.
Yes, that's true. It's almost the same score as last one. 2-1 now. This might be a 3-1 for Black Lotus. It's looking like it.
It is, and
I have to wonder, like, what Sweet Tooth counter picks to now.
And they haven't won on their counter picks. They won on the neutral map, but they lost on the last time they played Black Lotus. But when they choose the map, they lose.
I know.
They have to go with Clam Blitz Museum. You know it. Come on.
They really do need to play. They play their best on those clams maps.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they'll get the message before this last set is over, because this is it. If they lose this, they're out. They get second. They get. I don't know if does Paddling put second in Sendoku on results. I don't remember. But second is not a first, and I know Sweet Tooth are begging for that first. They want it so bad.
Yeah, and we've seen them take games off of Black Lotus. They can do it. They can defeat them even just for a while. They just need to find that pop of energy and make it a constant. Make it like that extra oomph that they need to go past the finish line and get that W. Sweet Tooth not out of it yet. They've shown us that they can bring the fight to Black Lotus. Black Lotus, they have to feel so strong right now though. They know what they've been doing so far has been working, and Sweet Tooth has taken 2 games off of them, but they've taken 5 and they just need another one.
Right. It seems Sweet Tooth is struggling against the pressure that Black Tooth has on them. I know these Zukas, they're running double Zuka. It is intense. It's like, I don't know, a shower of just insta death in their face from wherever they look at. It's just a Zuka from Yaru or a Zuka from the tent. It's just such a bad position to be in, but they choose to go on tower. Sturgeon, I hate this.
I was Sturgeon.
I hate it.
Okay, Noctis must be cackling right
what
now.
What the heck?
Noctis must be having like the evil
Who's picking the counter picks?
Like, what? Sweet Tooth, no!
Who's picking the counter picks? It's not Sweet Tooth. Come on.
What is happening?
But it seems our game 4 is gonna go to Tower Sturgeon. Why? Why?
If
Have you not seen enough of this map in S2?
If you're in chat, give your energy to Sweet Tooth. They're going to need it.
Oh. Oh, I don't even know what to say. It's like they already lost on the other tower control map, and they decided to go back to it. So weird.
And this is the last chance for Sweet Tooth to get back in there and show themselves and get a load of that Sendu badge.
I know. I want that badge so bad too. And if I was in that same position, I would not be picking this map. Never in my life would I be counterpicking on Sturgeon. But here we are in 2023. Sturgeon counterpick. And it's match point. This just brings tears to my eyes, Pat. I don't know.
Here we are. I mean, it's a very good Octobrush map. I'll give them that.
Okay.
It's a good Octobrush map.
You know what else is a good Octobrush map? Crab leg clams. Anyways, going into the game 4 crab finals. Junkie looking to take position on that left side. Noctis doing the exact same thing and quickly gets two of Black Lotus. Sweet Tooth pushing up. Junkie looking for more. Keto looking from the left side. Noctis is getting aggroed from all angles.
Yeah, Black Lotus is struggling right now, and Sweet Tooth are going to get that checkpoint super fast without any care. And they are keeping moving. Okay, they're not gonna move much more now.
Yeah, full wipe on Sweet Tooth. Lotus quickly moving their way up. Wow, they're so far up actually.
Yeah.
Noctis fighting for their life on this left side with anger. Keto getting anger. Noctis going down as well as Junkie is the only one down on Sweet Tooth.
Yeah, it looks like Sweet Tooth is defending pretty well. Black Lotus is struggling to stay at the checkpoint, but with 3 players on there right now, they are still like keeping the tower. No, the tower is moving back. Sweet Tooth is making Black Lotus just move backwards. Never mind, Black Lotus are back at it and looking to attack again.
Yeah, I don't think Sweet Tooth moved fast enough to make after those picks they got, but Junkie looking for this really super flank. This is such a super flank. Do they get one? They don't even trade with Yaru and a full wipeout. Squid bag on stream by Yaru. Wow, this is such a sad scene to see, but we see Noctis going down, tent in front of the shield. Can they get them off? Miss gets on tower. All that's left is Daybreak and another wipeout from Black Lotus to Sweet Tooth. And that's it. That is your Paddling Pool 232 Grand Finals as 3-1 for Black Lotus. Good job, Black Lotus.
Yeah, congratulations to them. You get that Sendu badge and you get that victory. That was a commanding tournament by Black Lotus. Sweet Tooth making them bleed, making them sweat, but in the end counterpicking tower control against the blaster. Come on. And welcome Raiders, Grand Finals just ended, and Black Lotus are your winners. So thank you for raiding. We're going to raid someone else.
Thank you for the raid.
Thank you, Chara. Hope you had a nice stream. Okay, you saw the last game. We were watch partying.
Yes, but we do have to give it to this Black Lotus. They played so well today, only dropping at most 1 game per set. They were dominating. They really were.
Yeah. Black Lotus putting their name out there, showing that Germany is strong and that there's a lot coming from this team. I love to see this comp. So unique, so effective, and so good. And I can't wait to watch more of them in future paddling balls.
Yes. Where can we find you, Pat?
You can find me on Twitter at Pat or Tom. You can read my Twitter handle on the stream. And Delta, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at DeltaDiff, SP_SPL, or on Twitch at just DeltaDiff. No nothing, no extra. It's very simple. Thank you for having me on for this paddling pool. It was such an enjoyable time without NM.
Yeah.
As for you, Pat?
Oh, I'm glad that NM was busy because I had a wonderful time with you, Delta, and this was such awesome games to watch. And thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all in future tournaments.
We have something to show y'all.
Yes, we have something to show you all. We are preparing 20XX, the Dapple Production major. It's in the works. We are working on it, but we need your help to raise money to get a prize pool for it. So don't hesitate to contribute to the prize pool. We want to have the best major possible. We want to attract the best teams possible to come fight for the best prize pool possible. And Brownie, can you put the prize pool screen on the screen?
Yeah,
that'd be nice. If can you put the ad without our ears being blasted by the music? But yeah, we would very much appreciate you guys donated for 20XX. This is an awesome.
I don't have any screen.
Oh, we were just saying it. That's fine. If y'all are very interested in seeing the next 20XX, make sure to. Anything helps in adding this.
Yeah.
Adding into the donations. This donation goes straight to the players, and we're looking to have an incredible 20XX.
Yes. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Stay on for the raid. Bye bye.
Bye bye.